Be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not gardening.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. For three, Bridges. No good, shot missing. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Passes it to Simon, and he jams it with authority.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Back to Bridges. There's the triple. The rebound by Grant. It's been a quick start for Portland.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Two big marks there, you're right. And the last two lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
Now, here's Bridges. Here he goes. And a missed layup.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Lillard surveying the D. Got a hand on it. Bridges against Nurkic. Here's Claxton. Lillard with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Grant with a screen on Bridges. Lillard outside. There's the drive, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
A fantastic penetrator. Once Lillard sees a lane to the rim open up, he jumps on it.
Now the pass to Dinwiddie, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
And they'll get another chance. He had a nice open look right there.
Good to see Nurk knocking it down from deep, showing he has some range too.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Now, Bridges, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Pass to Finney-Smith. Johnson for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Nurkic. Grant outside. Simons kicks to Grant. Back to Simons. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Nets.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Team second. 1:06 left in the first. Nice move. Lillard attacking, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Passes it to Claxton. Nurkic with the steal. Simons with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I like when Simons takes charge because when he does, it forces the D to act.
And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end, and it's because he is capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Now here's Dinwiddie, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Grant sets a screen for Simons. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Dinwiddie. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Thibault. Lillard against Dinwiddie. Grant with a screen on Dinwiddie. 3-pointer, Lillard. Grant, good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Bang, bang. Grant does a great job of transitioning from the catch into his shooting motion.
Bridges, no one around him. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I really like how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And Simmons is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Claxton in at center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. 6 to shoot. Back to Simmons. In the corner, it's Bridges. Shoots over Simons. Outside for Simmons. Here's the 3. With the clock winding down. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds. And 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
How about that finish from Dame? Going up with force right there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Simmons. Shot is good.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. That's a 2 from Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Nurkic with the block.
Making a statement with that swat. Nurkic is all over the place.
Reddish, he's checked in for Portland. Here's Simmons. Offensive rebound, Nets. Johnson surveying the floor. There's the 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Reddish the pass to Lillard. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Lillard's got the lead up to 13 now for Portland. Bridges outside. Here's Simmons. That one goes. Count it. Simmons got 4 this quarter. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have 2 guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
Here's Reddish after Ben Simmons' bucket. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Simmons pulls it in.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Johnson. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lillard with it. Bridges covering. This one for 3. And another 3 for Portland.
Capable of getting it done from anywhere. Lillard is adept at getting to his spot and finding his rhythm.
Timeout called the Nets.
Craziest, most exciting fans in the building. If you want one, put your hands in the air and wave those babies like you just don't care.
Brooklyn making some changes. O'Neal's check in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Joe Harris comes in for Johnson. And Curry subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Here's Simmons. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
How about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best effort.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. They've led by as many as 14 points. Grant with a screen on Simmons. Pass to Grant. Into the lane. And the dunk by Grant.
Slicing to the rim with confidence. When Grant attacks like this, it's fun to watch.
And quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Once Nurkic gets established, the D must foul him. Great work earning the whistle there. One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists.
Now here's Simmons. 7 points in the game. On the wing, Harris. And there's the pass to Claxton. Bangs home the trifecta. Claxton's got 5 now.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Shoots a fader. And that's good. Damian Lillard for 3.
And there's that competitive spirit from Dame, marching right back and answering the call.
Curry setting the pick for Simmons. 3-pointer. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Grant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, entering the league, Jeremy Grant was athletic, had top-notch physical tools, and now he has the skills to go with it.
He hits the second from the line. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 14. Simmons dishes to O'Neal. The try by Simmons. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Lillard against Simmons. Lets it go from deep, and it's Damian Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got 22.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Trailblazers, 38.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Damian Lillard out there with Reddish. And it's Thibault in at the 3.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish, for a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
And they recover it. On the wing, Johnson. And stolen by Thibault. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Simons, he's checked in for Cameron Reddish. Nets trail by 13. Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. Stolen by Grant. Now, here's Lillard. 22 points for him. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And the double clutch jam. Wow's the crowd. Woo.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Grant, and Grant slams it home.
It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
Simons against Bridges. Johnson in the corner. Misses the 3. Trailblazers leading by 17. Nurkic a screen on Dinwiddie. Lillard against Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Simons.
Oh, did you see that?
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Timeout called, the Nets. So for the Trailblazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Nasir Little comes in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Johnson in for Damian Lillard. Dinwiddie dishes to Johnson. Inside, here's Claxton, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Bridges against Johnson. Pass to Simons. Here's Eubanks. Johnson from outside. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. To the inside. Here's Simons. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. In the corner, it's Bridges. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Johnson, the pass to Little. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Finney-Smith. They get it back. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
There's a good screen. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. They can't stop the run with that one. Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Fires for 3. That shot off. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Simons surveying the D. Passes it to Eubanks. Portland again missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges passes to Claxton. Pass to Finney-Smith. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Good on the bucket. Johnson's got 5.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
So let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Here they are, teams.
Stolen away with 1 on the clock, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Cameron Johnson is out there with Simmons. Then it's Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Nurkic. Claxton knocks it away. For 3, Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bridges has got it back down to single digits for the Nets. Simons against Dinwiddie. It's deflected. Simmons feeling it out a bit. For 3, Bridges. And the Nets, another 3.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up. Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Here's Johnson. Plays it up and banks it in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. Nurkic with the steal. Lillard against Dinwiddie. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Portland making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Now Lillard. Drives to the hoop. And then Lillard slams it in.
What bunnies from Damian Lillard, flying off the floor to dunk it home.
Nets trail by 6 to the middle. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Down low, here's Nurkic. He gets that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
This is Nurk in his offensive comfort zone, tracking down a high percentage shot.
Right wing. Simmons sets a screen for Bridges. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Thybulle kicks to Grant. Nailed from three-point land. And now a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
clean long-range shooting from Grant. His team counts on him to deliver that shot.
Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thank you, David. The pass to Simons. Back to Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie against Simons. Simmons with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Bridges kicks to Simmons. Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Simons against Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie with the steal. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moment.
Grant with the screen on Bridges. And Lillard gets to Nurkic. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter.
No moment is too big for Dame. He specializes in hitting timely shots.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Simons against Bridges. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Simmons. Oh, he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
And Simmons, just such a gifted player, someone who is mentally strong in these situations.
Lillard against Bridges. Grant. And Lillard kicks to Simons. 4 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Outside, Simmons. Johnson outside to tie it up. Timeout called, the Nets. Guys, what's your take?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch-and-shoot three, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
Put your hands in the air. Let me see ya. What makes them
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now, all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Steve Smith.
This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren, then there's Lou Dort, and it's Williams in at the 4.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Stolen by Giddey. Dinwiddie against Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving to the basket and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
Here's Bridges. Brooklyn calls timeout.
And it did not take long for Josh Giddey to find a place in this league as a taller point guard with incredible vision. This guy does a little bit of everything on the floor.
Pass to Dinwiddie. From deep, Johnson. The Thunder with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
As for Giddey's quick start at the NBA, he recorded his first triple-double at age 19, Brent.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, BA. The youngest player ever to get a triple-double in this league. This is the kind of guy who just makes passes that other players don't even see or even think about. So his instincts, they're off the chart.
Here's Bridges. After the basket by Oklahoma City. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And stolen by Bridges. He's got a clear path. Fires the 3. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bridges. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Bridges against Dort. Pass to Finney-Smith. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Well, last season for the Thunder, Brent, their top 8 guys by playing time, all 23 and under.
You get experience for those guys, and there's really nothing that replicates game time, game action, game decisions. These guys all exposed to it last year, BA. Let's see what kind of strides they make in this season.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the inside, Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Bridges.
Oh, nice!
Look at the bench.
Down!
I mean, the bench is going nuts.
And a big-time jam right there.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. And it's Holmgren missing. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Now here's Bridges. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. Back to Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Finney Smith's got 6.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Young, Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
For 3, Bridges. And the Nets, another 3.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Bridges. Screen by Claxton. Fires from deep. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. From downtown. Gets the 3 to fall.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. It's Giddey on the wing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Pass to Holmgren. It's Giddey on the wing. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. To the middle.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there. And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Well, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Oh, Josh Giddey showing you he can get up.
Dort against Dinwiddie, and he dunks it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tiffs, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your gourd a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
Now here's Johnson. And Claxton gets the bucket.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
Saric checks in for Williams. Here's Claxton. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Clock at 4. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Pass to man. Second chance effort. Unable to get that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Outside Finney-Smith. Launches a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Holmgren. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group.
Team seconds. Substitutions on the court.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
For Brooklyn, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Outside Simmons. And he drives in. The shot that time not on target. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. And it's Giddey off the drive. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
And the shot goes down. Holmgren's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for man. Charge against Simmons. The Thunder pull it in. 1:19 left in the second period. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Saric. And that one's long. Here's Thomas. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Tipped away. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Curry. Puts up a 3. Pass to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out. Curry jacks up a 3. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Curry's got 6.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Simmons against Saric. Pass to Thomas. Out of bounds. The Thunder will take it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the three. Drains the triple. 11 points in the game.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Now on the way to the floor. Get loud, everyone. Let's give it up for Team White.
Three-pointer, Bridges. It's stolen by Saric. And a pretty tightly...
38. The Thunder. 35.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Mark Dagnall starting the second half. They've got Holmgren. Dario Saric is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 2. Now here's Dort. Inside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And now the Nets on the break. From down in the low post, it goes. Finney-Smith's got 11 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Nets with a lead.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
Claxton can't get it to go. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside, uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 13. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Oklahoma City shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Pass to Dort, and here's Saric. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Out of bounds, it'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Shai at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment. Has great handle, and he can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Bridges. He has 7. Pass to Dinwiddie. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second person.
Free throw good, Dinwiddie. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City.
At the line.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. The Thunder have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Bridges against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Bridges. Down low. Pass to Claxton. 6 to shoot. Finney-Smith with it. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Pass to Holmgren. 3-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game.
And I think Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, just another one in that long line of Kentucky Wildcats coming into the NBA that has carved out a pretty nice career so far in the league.
And here are the Thunder now, following the bucket by the Nets. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Pass to Joe. Clock at 6. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. This for the tie! And no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. It has been fantastic watching Gilgeous-Alexander continue to improve.
And I love B.A. also, along with his improvement, what we've seen in terms of his leadership and responsibility to this team. He shows a very strong work ethic, and this is why a lot of people are still excited about his growth and progress.
So the Nets making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
The Thunder making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. They get the rebound. Pass to Holmgren. And he jams it home with authority.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Dinwiddie with it. Left side, Finney-Smith. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Here's Holmgren. Outside for Dort. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And now, fans, here they are. Team
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot off. No luck on that one. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry.
your next team.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Oklahoma City trailing. Simmons and Curry are in the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Claxton in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And here's Simmons. Pass to O'Neal. Takes the 3. Counted from distance. And the Nets lead by 4.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter.
And the Thunder call time here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them he likes what he's seeing inside, saying, quote, stay on the attack. Getting to the rim is working for us right now. Attack until they stop us. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Claxton following the bucket by the Thunder. Pass to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Simmons with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Puts it up. Here's Claxton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
Bridges outside. Screen by Claxton. The three. Bridges misses.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They're respecting decision-making from him out there.
Brooklyn with the ball. After the basket by Oklahoma City. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Timeout called. The Nets.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Can they get it? And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Get loud, everyone. Let's give it up for Team Height.
Here's Holmgren. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen. Got a piece of it, and they'll get another chance. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Bridges. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Williams with it to the inside. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist from Williams.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Pass to Claxton. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 in the second half.
This is an area where Lou Dort is trying to become more effective as a playmaker.
Screen by O'Neal. Bridges with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. Back to Bridges. Fires from deep. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And stolen by Williams. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Bridges. Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Inside. Here's O'Neal. The kick out to Simmons. No good on the triple. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. And now an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander needs to keep taking these shots in order for his game to expand.
Knocks down the long J.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
playing very well right now. Two teams that desperately need a win.
Tonight is huge for these two, and a winnable game on the schedule for either side. So whoever wins tonight will feel a lot better about themselves.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Holmgren, Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Giddey in a two-guard. Now here's Lillard. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lillard against Dort. Lillard outside. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And no stopping Lillard. Excellent at staying in control no matter what the D throws at him.
Portland shooting their first free throw of the night here. Lillard no good on the free throw. During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And you know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shea's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
Grant, and that one, good.
Well, this is why Jeremy Grant's size is important. Stretches out beautifully whenever he's close to the rack.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daignault. David, what did he say?
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thank you, David.
Well, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the rise and fire, continuing to evolve as a three-point threat.
Lillard against Dort. And Lillard kicks to Thibault. Here's Nurkic. Kicks it out to Grant. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Grant's got 5 now.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
Wasted no time on that one.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Lillard. Clock at 6. To the paint. Grant kicks to Thibault. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A beautiful reverse layup. 11 points in the game.
Because of his length, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has no issues operating near the cup.
Nobody near Lillard. A three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. The offensive rebound. Pass to Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
This guy is showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
And it's Thibault in the corner. Carries it from 3-point range.
How about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him. Passes to Giddey. Again, the Thunder score.
What a pretty pass from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
Lillard against Dort. Nurkic. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Reddish. No points in the game yet for him. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Here's Holmgren. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Lillard against Dort. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. It's tipped. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Oklahoma City out in front, leading. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Damian. And here we go. Coach's challenge on that goaltending call. Now, the coach didn't think the call was correct.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn
the previous play is under review.
Clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
If via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
To use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. And he drives in, and then Lillard slams it in.
And that's a great move by Lillard. Quick and decisive. Doesn't waste time on the attack.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Thybulle. Power down with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Jordan against Lillard. Inside. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Pass to Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, you can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
Dort against Lillard. Grant with a screen on Dort. The pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long-term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Williams with the ball, now defended by Grant. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Doris, in your opinion, how does Lute Dort stack up with the best undrafted players in the league?
Well, I think, Kevin, when you think undrafted, the first guys that come to mind are Fred VanVleet, who's now an NBA champion, Christian Wood, Seth Curry, who's proven to be such a capable shooter. Those three are clearly, to me, the best undrafted players that come immediately to mind. But Lou Dort, I'll tell you, has carved out one heck of a career. This guy is a lockdown defender, and he can now make open threes.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Here's Grant over in the corner, Reddish. Thibault on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. There's the three. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Holmgren. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
Pass to Thibault. Nobody near Nurkic. Portland again missing.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nurkic with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Hammers it on to polish off the break.
Yeah, quick thinking wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Lillard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Reddish. Down low. And Reddish with the slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
The pressure that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can put on a defense with his ability to drive, that quickness just a problem for defenders.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Now a timeout called by Portland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Great job again by the Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. That'll do it for the first half. Thunder lead by 11. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others.
Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Thunder have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Portland has possession. They trail by 11. Lillard fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Thibault, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays. Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Nurkic a screen on George. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passers. David, thank you. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Oklahoma City ball. Now on the floor for the Thunder. Dario Saric.
Oklahoma City leading by 12.
Let's hear it for your Trailblazers D.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 31 to the middle. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
For Portland, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Nurkic can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight.
2 minutes.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball. Portland again missing. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Charge a screen on Simon. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again. And he makes good on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 14 now for Oklahoma City.
Great pursuit from Gilgeous-Alexander. At 6'6", he should hit the offensive window.
Here's Nurkic. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Trailblazers timeout. Time to get loud for your Blazer Dancer.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Wiggins is checked in. Now here's Reddish, covered by Wiggins, and the foul on Cam Reddish. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Out left to the wing. And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
Thunderball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Trailblazers.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 33 points for him. With the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Johnson outside. 24 seconds left to play in the third.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the open look. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passed a little. Now here's Reddish. Here's Sharp. No good from outside. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Reddish. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Little. And it's Eubanks in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
First team foul. On the floor for your Trailblazers.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Sharp. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Grant. Reddish finds Thibault. Grant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Thibault. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Back to Thibault. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's Nurkic. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
You think a bump is going to stop Nurkic? But we're talking about a guy who has come back from major injuries. A resolute attitude.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. That one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half. Trailblazers trail by 14. Lillard looking around. And Lillard throws it down.
And we've seen Lillard take over games. Tonight, no exception. The defense has simply had no answer for this man.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And this is Lillard at his best, sending up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good.
Inside, here's Holmgren. Time called here, the Thunder decide to talk it over. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thanks, David.
Well, the length and athleticism that Jeremy Grant possesses puts the defense in a tough spot. That's nice.
The free throw drops for Grant.
At the line for Portland.
And Grant drops them both. The Thunder leading by 11. Giddey with it. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the pass to George. Back to Giddey. Nurkic with the double team. Here's Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Thibault. Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. George against Lillard. Nurkic a screen on George. Pass to Thibault. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to George. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Lillard from outside, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
On the wing, Giddey. Covered by Lillard. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks it to Holmgren. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They lead by 9. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And stolen by Thibault. Nurkic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Reddish. Passes to Grant. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Lillard dishes to Grant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a 3, and the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 5. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Ant-Man.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Giddey, no one around him. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. So we see the Thunder get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
And, you know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did.
Here we go. And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Bridges outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Yes! And a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early. And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
A nice shot by Lillard.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
Bridges with it. Picked up by Grant. Back to Bridges. And there's the screen. Outside Finney-Smith. And the Nets, another three. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. You have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Bridges against Lillard. He takes it in, and the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, wow, what a dangerous move on that drive. I mean, when Dame is coming in strong, it is so tough to stop him.
Bridges against Thibault. Back to Finney-Smith. Pass to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Thibault. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Oh, Grant throws it down.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
For 3, here's Lillard. Brooklyn with the board.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. And it's the Blazers with the ball. Trailing by 4. Outside Thibault.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. Pass to Reddish. To the paint. And stolen by Bridges. It's 2-on-1. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th assist with that last one. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets. Nurkic, blocked. Bridges against Thibault. The 3 is up. Doesn't go for him. And the Trailblazers going the other way now. Now Lillard. He's got 5. Pass to Nurkic. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. Nurkic has got 5 points.
Yeah, when Nurkic is healthy, he's a difference maker for his team.
They set the pick. A pointer, Bridges. Grant with a steal. Lillard outside. Double team on Lillard. Grant with a screen on Dinwiddie. Lillard passes to Grant. Three-pointer, no good. For Brooklyn, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. Grant against Bridges. Pass to Dinwiddie. Oh, it's stolen away. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Mikal Bridges. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Thibault passes to Lillard. Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the Blazers making a change here. Simons checked in. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Lillard driving in, and the dunk by Lillard.
All the way up. Mercy. Lillard throwing it down.
You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013. Their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. Didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Nets on D. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Closed it in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Johnson. Oh, stolen by Lillard. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Nurkic finds Simons. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Offline with a 3. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Screen by Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Down low. 4 on the clock. Lets it fly. Simons with a steal. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Lillard pulls down the board.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Bridges with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Bridges passes to Johnson. Sends it home from three-point land. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Lillard against Dinwiddie. Screen by Claxton. And that one is hammered home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Timeout called, Brooklyn. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. O'Neal, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Harris comes in for Johnson. Curry, he's checked in for Bridges. And Simmons is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Outside Simmons. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Grant the pass to Reddish. Simons right side. Nurkic finds Lillard. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Simmons. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. For 3, here's Lillard. Buries it from 3. Lillard's got 14 points for the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Simmons. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And here's Grant. Now the Blazers moving it up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Jeremy Grant. 2 shots.
Good on both. And the Nets with possession here. Timeout called, the Nets.
Youth dance team.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of.
With the score, the Trailblazers 28, the Nets 31.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Reddish in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. On the wing, Simons. And there's the drive. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Nurkic a screen on Curry. Simons passes to Grant. Now Nurkic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Yeah, someone who has battled injuries. Great to see Yusuf Nurkic out there tonight.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Nets with a lead. Here's Simmons. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for 1 more at the line. It goes on Jeremy Grant. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Here's Lillard driving inside. And the dunk by Lillard.
You expect big numbers from Lillard on offense. His productive habits always seem to pay off.
Pass to Claxton. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question. As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Outside Curry. For 3, O'Neal. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Continuing to develop his jump shot. Nurkic draining his shot has helped his confidence moving forward.
Here's Simmons, and they recover it. Here's Harris. Simmons against Lillard.
2 minutes.
Another shot. Simmons, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
1:46 left to play in the third. And Lillard, here we go. And the dunk by Lillard.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Grant, the pass to Lillard. Over Simmons. Out to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
The pass-first nature of Simmons, fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
And it's Simons penetrating. Boom! He jams it straight down.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Harris's shot is good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Now a timeout called by Portland. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith checked in for O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Harris. Mikal Bridges checked in for Curry. And it's Dinwiddie in for Ben Simmons.
Who wants to update their fit tonight with a free t-shirt? Make a little noise. Your Blazers breaker dance crew is here.
Johnson, he's checked in for Portland.
Your Blazers breaker dance crew, everyone. Let them hear it.
43 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And he can't get that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Now here's Simons. He's got 10. Lets it go from deep. Back to Nurkic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And this is the game that Nurkic plays. Using the big body inside, carving out a high percentage look.
At the line for 2.
Nurkic hits them both. Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now.
Adjustments are a part of every game, and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
That was awesome, fans. Join me in thanking.
Here's Bridges. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. It's the Nets leading by a point. And fourth quarter basketball will be And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Timeout called. Portland.
Your Blazers breaker dance crew is here to hype you up. Just a run, fans.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He said in the huddle, quote, "We are in this game. Keep fighting. We win this one if we all play with 100% effort," imploring his troops to stay aggressive. Guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Mikal Bridges is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
To the inside, it's stolen by Nurkic. Reddish on the wing, covered by Johnson. Reddish against Johnson. Pass to Simons. Here's Nurkic. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Brooklyn has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Here's Bridges. And he was fouled. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the
previous play is
we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That one's off. Second free throw, no good.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Outside Johnson. Lillard against Dinwiddie. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Portland leading. Here's Nurkic. Lillard outside. Back to Nurkic. Launches a 3. That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Bridges outside. Pass to Claxton. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Now here's Finney-Smith. The long-distance 3 is buried. And now a 3-point Nets lead.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Lillard. There's the drive.
Yeah, defensively, you think Lillard's going to hunt for the three ball, but then he puts it on the floor and just attacks.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets. And both free throws good for Lillard.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And Bridges, here we go. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
For 3, here's Lillard, and it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Screen by Claxton. Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Oh, what confidence to take this kind of shot. On the road, late game scenario, what a sequence.
Grant with a screen on Bridges. Here's the 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
It's Dame time. Whenever this team needs a big shot, he knows how to give one.
Here's Bridges, driving to the basket, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. The 3, here's Lillard, hits the three-pointer. Lillard's got 29 points.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his 3 is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense.
Nurkic a screen on Johnson. There's Simons with a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Fires for 3. And the Nets another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Got a hand on it. It's a one-on-one situation. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Claxton, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're ahead by 6. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Johnson. For 3, Bridges. He can't hit that time. And it's Portland the other way.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nurkic with the ball. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Uses the glass on the layup.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Knocked loose. So we see the Nets get the win here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the win...
Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
So the net starting five. They've got Cameron Johnson, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. And stolen by Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Bridges. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal, getting SGA.
SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet, and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma City. It's a 5-point game. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Bridges for three. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Thunder have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Williams. And here is Holmgren. They need this. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Here's Finney-Smith. There's the triple. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Down low. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got his second basket.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Here's Johnson. Got a piece of it. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And Oklahoma City, with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the paint, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
It's stolen by Dort. Dinwiddie against Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Down low, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3. Will it go? And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Holmgren kicks to Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Up and in on the layup.
You love it when Dort gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket. Not many people want to get in his way.
Inside, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Dinwiddie against Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Giddey against Johnson. Giddey the pass to Holmgren. Offensive rebound. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
His competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Once again, fans, let's make some noise for your Thunder Girls Dance Team.
Bridges with the steal. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Thunder out in front, leading by a point. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
And please give a big round of applause for your Thunder Youth Dance Team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the 5, down low. They grab their own miss, and he dunks it down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Thunder on D.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. Drills the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got his third basket of the night right there. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 3 now for the Thunder. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
They're really bucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
To stop the run, Dinwiddie drives in, and the layup is good. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren, and that one drops for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Dinwiddie outside. On the wing, Johnson. Dishes to Bridges. Pass to Claxton. And there it is for him. Claxton's got 6 points.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Dinwiddie outside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Takes a three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-6 run. It's tipped. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second personal foul.
Kel Bridges is one of those guys who is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
Nets trail by 5. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Dinwiddie against Saric. There's the pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, yes, the turnaround. 15 points in the game.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they got to bring the double team on him.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dinwiddie drives in. Quick shot there, and it's off target. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges against Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. In transition, here come the Nets. Bridges leading the charge. The Nets shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not.
The previous play is under review.
Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing.
And we finished one half of basketball. Thunder lead by 6. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Timeout called, the Nets. The Thunder leading by 6. Lou Dort out there with Sharp. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Joe in at the 2 guard. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander against Simmons. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. To the right side. Here's Claxton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Thunder making a switch here. Giddey's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, JohnWick.
And here's Sharp. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Simmons. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They're leading by 8.
And Sharic's just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Curry, a screen on Giddey. Here's Simmons. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That one misses for Simmons.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
Giddey against Simmons. Shot from the wing. Second chance effort. Giddey, no good. Nets trail by 8. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul. So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range. But he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Second team foul.
Outside, Simmons. Outside, Curry. From the arc. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Wiggins is checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City moving it around. They set the pick. Holmgren in the corner. Back to Sharch. Feeds it to Holmgren. On the wing, Giddey. Guarded by Simmons. The shot, no good. Curry with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 6. Lets it go from deep. And they hit it back. Passes it to Simmons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And a good physical play there from Simmons. Not letting the foul stop him from getting that shot off.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander check in for Josh Giddey. So he comes up empty at the line. Holmgren at the elbow. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander with that height at his position allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Claxton the pass to Curry. Here's Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Harris, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander against Simmons. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Charge a screen on Curry. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Holmgren. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. And it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a new group in for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Joe Harris. Mikal Bridges checked in for Curry. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Ben Simmons. To the inside, Claxton, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Out to Sharch. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dinwiddie. Johnson in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. To the wing right side. Here's Dinwiddie. Sinks the triple. And now just a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Down low. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist from Bridges. Dinwiddie's got 20 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Sharch outside. Johnson against Wiggins. Sharch passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Wiggins has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. It's good from long range.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for your Thunder.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to Dort. The pass to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. driving inside.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. For three, Bridges. Here's Finney-Smith, covered by Sharch. Giddey against Johnson. Back to Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Poked away. Bridges outside. Latrey trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And there's the call on Dario Sharch. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Claxton, and he slams it one-handed.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. Now off the inbound. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
Dinwiddie drives in. And here's Johnson outside. Timeout called, the Nets.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Alder. David?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Dinwiddie. Bridges, no one around him. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. For the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Passes it to Claxton. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. And that one is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28 points for the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
For 3, Bridges. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. Johnson gets the bucket.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
1:39 left to play here in the fourth.
And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
Nets trail by 4. Bridges with it. He dishes it to Johnson. And there's the pass to Claxton. Had a hand on it. Bridges with the steal. For 3. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
they're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Finney Smith passes to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Pass to Claxton. Money!
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. 5 on the clock. Holmgren kicks to Giddey. It's hauled in by Claxton. So it's Brooklyn now.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
The solo alley-oop, that's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Claxton the pass to Johnson. Bridges for 3. That one's not going to go. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thybulle in at the small forward position. Here's Simons. Pass to Lillard. Simons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Grant into the lane. The Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Here's Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Dort.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Simons finds Thybulle. For 3, here's Lillard. And he buries his first look.
I mean, a lights-out perimeter shooter. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to fire from downtown.
Out to the right wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Still growing as a true lead guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is a high IQ passer who isn't afraid to let the play develop.
Now here's Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Dort. For 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that. Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Thybulle with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Giddey with a defensive effort. Thunder with a lead. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From behind the arc. Kept alive. Out left to the wing. Here's Holmgren. Defended by Lillard. Dort's shot is good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Simons outside. Pass to Grant. And stolen by Williams. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Grant with it. Guarded now by Williams. Grant the pass to Simons. For 3. Takes it inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up, moving the ball to the open man.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
Both good from the line that time. Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both were getting a little older. Defensively, their size was a bit of an issue. But I love this scoring duo. They were incredible, B.A. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and CJ.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Nice concentration from Nurkic. Plays right through the whistle.
Saric checks in for Oklahoma City. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. There's a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Nurkic picks him up. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. There's a screen by Nurkic. And the dunk by Lillard.
The handles. The defenders simply can't keep up with Lillard.
Saric, a screen on Thibault. Here's Dort. Thibault with the board.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Lillard double team. Pass to Thibault. To the left wing. It's stolen. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Anthony Simons.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter here. Lillard passes to Simons. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got his third assist of the night.
Gotta be mindful of Anthony Simons. He looks to score close to the rim whenever he can.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Thunder. They lead by 1.
And please give a big round of applause for your Thunder Youth Dance Team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
That's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover.
Oh, my goodness!
That's out.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And he comes up with a bucket. Saric has got his first basket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has one or two of those guys like him.
Nice defensive reflexes from Jeremy Grant. Able to get in there and throw off that shot.
And there it is for him.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. Joe's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's the Thunder now. They trail by 1. Here's Giddey. Pass to Saric. Lots of room. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Saric has gotten 4 this quarter.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Nurkic high post. And Nurkic throws it down.
I love it. Nurkic rattling the iron.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Saric. Here's Holmgren. Back to Saric. Not going to go that time. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Beyond the arc. And it's Thibault missing.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Down low. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Giddey. Dort's got 5 points. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top.
The three is up. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Deflected. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Šarić finds Dort. Goes up from the top of the key to the middle. Pass to Joe. To the inside. Thibault with a steal. Oh, deflected. Dort with a steal. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Now it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Giddey passes to Šarić, who is stolen by Lillard. Nurkic with the ball, and it's Giddey picking him up. Lillard against Dort, and Lillard, here we go, and the dunk by Lillard.
A fantastic penetrator. Once Lillard sees a lane to the rim open up, he jumps on it.
Holmgren. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Oklahoma City on D. 4-point game. Here's Lillard. Man, count it. Now 5 for 7.
Capable of getting it done from anywhere. Lillard is adept at getting to his spots and finding his rhythm.
There's 45 seconds left in the second. Oh, got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort. Here's Nurkic. 5 points in the game. Thibault finds Graham. Now Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
You can trust Dame to be smart with the ball. He makes quality passes.
Grant against Šarić. Outside for Dort. Back to Šarić. It's Giddey on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Shot's good by Šarić. Šarić has got 6 here in the quarter.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
Inside. Oh, did you finish? And the double clutch jam wows the crowd.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Now into the lineup for your Thunder, Aaron Wiggins.
Timeout called. Portland with the timeout.
Start it. Here comes your Thunder Girls. Let's hear it for your Thunder Girls dance team.
Oh, they pick off the pass.
Now back to the Thunder. Right, everyone, it's time to watch some T-shirts. Your own city crew is the ground right now. Come on, everyone, give them a hand to your own city crew.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Dario, this was a very back-and-forth game. Does this team need to bring a little more energy and effort in the second half?
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Holmgren in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You can see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander thinking out there in a good way. He really studies every situation.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Let's give a round of applause for your Thunder Girls Dance Team.
Williams, a screen on Thibault, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Thibault. Grant with it, guarded now by Williams. Lillard, here he goes, and the dunk by Lillard.
How about that finish from Dame? Going up with force right there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Lillard's got 17.
Pick and roll action. Get Lillard the ball and let him make a play.
Pass to Waiters. Down low. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Williams.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Thunder making a switch here. Dortch checked in. Lillard against Dort. Out to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Nurkic a screen on Dort. Here's Lillard. He got a piece of it. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Thibault with a steal. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. Lillard's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Such a smooth stroke on Lillard's shot. Many guys should be envious of his jumper.
Gilgeous-Alexander. It's deflected. Outside Thibault. To the paint. And Lillard gets it to go. And it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
And Lillard has a shoot-first mentality. Once he gets positioning inside, he looks to score.
Over to the left wing from deep. Holmgren. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tipping.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes has come off the clock. And the dunk by Lillard.
This is so fun to watch. Lillard going up with some real power to finish the slam.
Out to the right wing. Here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. Dort against Lillard. Nurkic, a screen on Dort. For three, here's Lillard. He can't get it to go. And the Thunder going the other way now. Deflects the pass. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Lillard left side. On the take. And the dunk by Lillard.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Oklahoma City calls timeout.
Thunder fans, here comes your own city crew. Show them some love. That's what your own city crew.
1:10 left in the third quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Dort. Pulls up on the wing. To the inside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Waters. Dort outside. Here's Holmgren, defended by Nurkic. The Thunder with another miss.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Pass to Simons. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And they pick up 2.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
To the middle. Here's Simons. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Anthony Simons is a true bucket getter. Even when you foul him, he finds ways to score.
And that one falls for Simons. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Nurkic with some nice D. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Trailblazers, totaling 26 points and showing no... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
Giddy's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Thibault picks him up.
The ability to alternate tempo off the bounce. This is how Gilgeous-Alexander keeps defenders guessing.
Portland has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Let's go with a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Williams against Nurkic. Dort outside. Here's Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Back to Dort. A leaner. Misses off the right iron. And the Trailblazers shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Dort with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Goes up on the wing. Lillard pulls down the board.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Grant. Back to Lillard. There's the three. Connects from downtown. Lillard's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
At the line for your thunder.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Grant attacks. On the wing, Simons. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Lillard passes to Nurkic. And here's Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Yep, that one goes. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Unbothered by the shot clock, Lillard makes sure he takes the shot he wants.
Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And it's Simons missing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Good work defensively by Lillard. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Over to the wing. Back to Lillard.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Trailblazers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And what a huge performance it was for Damian Lillard.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Back to Dort. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Thibault. Outside Giddey. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Holmgren. And he drops it in from the low post.
They saw what the defense was willing to give up, and they seized that opportunity.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lillard with the ball. There's a screen by Nurkic. Pass to Simons. 4-3. The shot no good. Knocked away. It's stolen by Nurkic.
If he hadn't fouled out, they may have pulled him anyway. This game is over.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
That competitive edge Damian Lillard plays with is outstanding. This is a guy that wants to win every single game.
So it's Portland picking up the win.
That's the end of the game.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.